All right, so welcome to another deep dive. And today we're tackling something I think a lot of affiliate marketers struggle with, and that is, well, clicks. Yeah, we get those. But how do we turn those clicks into actual sales?
Yeah, you see those clicks coming in, but they just don't seem to be translating to the commissions you were working for. It can be super frustrating. It's funny. J.K. Dowdall, the guy behind this RMSAPE method, calls it dashboard dread.
Dashboard dread. I like that. I think we've all been there staring at those dashboards.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we're going to dig into today with his RMS8 approach. So let's see what we can learn.
Yeah, sounds good. And you know what really caught my eye with this whole RMX8 thing is JK's claim that he converts like 1 out of every 4 clicks into a sale, which, I mean,
1 in 4. Yeah, that's a pretty bold statement, right? Especially when you consider that he's not all about chasing massive traffic numbers. He focuses more on quality over quantity.
so it's not about just flooding your links everywhere.
Not at all. He actually says he only promotes a handful of products each year. So how does he manage to hit those kinds of conversion rates with a smaller, more focused approach? Well, that's the heart of Orange Insight, I think.
Okay, so walk me through it. What's the secret sauce? What's he doing differently?
So the core idea behind RHIMS 8 is that we've got to shift your focus. It's not just about getting people to click. It's about making sure those clicks actually lead to something, making them count.
Right, turning those clicks into customers.
Exactly. And he talks about this idea of creating a tipping point. I like that phrase. Basically, you're crafting an offer so good, so irresistible, that it removes any reason for the prospect to say no.
I like that. Make it a no-brainer for them.
Exactly. And that's where things get interesting. Now, one of the key strategies he emphasizes is this idea of inspiring your audience.
Okay, so not just hitting them with a bunch of information.
Right. It goes beyond that. It's about positioning yourself as a value leader, someone who's genuinely there to help their audience, not just push a product.
So how do you actually do that? Because I think we all know people are bombarded with ads and offers these days, right? It's like information overload. How do you cut through all the noise?
Yeah, that's a great question. And one of the ways he suggests is through what he calls these money pages.
Money pages.
Yeah, have you heard of these before? That go beyond your typical landing page.
Okay, so tell me more. What makes them different?
So a money page is like this dedicated space. It's where you really pre-sell the product, address any potential objections, and highlight the value proposition before the visitor even sees your affiliate link. You're warming it up.
Interesting. So it's like a whole separate step before we even hit the sales page.
Yeah, exactly. And get this, he claims to have earned over $250,000 in commissions from a single money page.
Wait, $250,000 from just one page? Okay, now I'm really intrigued. I need to hear more about this.
It's pretty remarkable, right? It really shows the power of having a dedicated page to build that trust and prime your audience for the purchase. You're creating a smooth path from I'm interested to I'm buying.
Yeah, I'm starting to see how this all fits together. And, one thing I've heard him talk about is this idea of strategic bonus stacking. And I think he even mentioned using AI for that, which is fascinating.
He did, and that's another big part of his strategy, but he's very clear that it's not just about throwing any old bonus at people. It's got to be strategic.
Right, so what's the strategy there?
It's all about crafting bonuses that genuinely add value and address the specific needs and hesitations your prospects might have. It's about eliminating those what-ifs that hold people back.
I see. So you're essentially anticipating those objections and offering solutions before they even come up.
Exactly. You're making the offer even more enticing by sweetening the deal with targeted bonuses. And, before we go too far down this rabbit hole,
Yeah.
if you're finding this deep dive helpful, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to our Digital Hustle Podcast YouTube channel. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely, and make sure you stick with us because in the next part we're going to dive even deeper into those money pages and explore some more of the strategies in RMS8, so don't go anywhere.
All right, welcome back to part 2 of our deep dive into this RMS8 system.
So we've covered some of the core ideas behind RMS8, like inspiring your audience, creating those high-converting money pages, and the whole strategic bonus stacking thing. But you know what really strikes me is that JK's been doing this consistently for like a decade. And he's got the results to back it up.
Yeah, it's not just some flash in the pan thing. He's been rocking this 1 in 4 click-to-sale conversion rate for 10 years. And he's not promoting tons of products either, just a few carefully chosen ones each year. So it's pretty clear this isn't just some fluke.
It does make you wonder how he's managed to keep that up, right? Especially in the world of affiliate marketing, which is constantly changing.
Exactly. It really shows the effectiveness of his system, how sustainable it is. And, he talks about how affiliate marketing has evolved. You can't just throw links out there and hope for the best anymore.
Yeah, it's got to be more strategic, more about building trust.
You got it. It's about becoming more like an influencer, adding real value for your audience. That's where his whole money page concept comes in.
I used to think a good landing page was enough, But he's really adamant that these money pages are essential.
They're on a whole other level. A money page goes way beyond just a basic landing page. It's about pre-selling the product before the visitor even sees that affiliate link. You're addressing those doubts, highlighting the benefits.
And he doesn't just tell you to create one and leave you hanging. He actually lays out the steps, the structure, everything. He even shares examples from his own successful campaigns.
It's like he's giving you the blueprint, right? Here's what works, here's how to do it.
Exactly. It takes away a lot of the guesswork. And speaking of blueprints, his whole bonus stacking strategy is another game changer. I love how he talks about using AI to create those bonuses quickly.
Yeah, it's all about leveraging those tools, right? But again, it's got to be strategic. You're not just throwing any random bonus out there.
It's about addressing those specific what-ifs that potential customers might have, those hesitations that prevent them from hitting that buy button.
Yeah, like what if this doesn't work for me? Boom, you offer a bonus that directly addresses that concern. You're removing those barriers and making the offer irresistible.
It makes so much sense. And, it's one thing to hear someone talk about a system, but he actually walks the walk. He's been topping leaderboards, winning all these bonus
It
prizes.
shows he knows what he's talking about, right? He's not just some guru preaching from a pedestal.
And on top of his own achievements, he includes testimonials from other RM's users who are seeing real results. That social proof is always powerful.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It gives you that extra layer of confidence, like, hey, this isn't just working for him, it's working for other people too.
Okay, so before we jump into the final part, just a quick reminder to everyone watching, if you're digging this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe to our Digital Hustle Podcast YouTube channel. It helps us out a ton and keeps these deep dives coming.
Absolutely. Now, in the next part, we're going to wrap things up and talk about what all of this means for you and your affiliate marketing journeys. So stick around.
Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into RHIMS 8. Clicks that convert. We've talked about a lot of JK strategies like those money pages, the strategic bonus stacking, but there's one more piece of this whole system that I think is really important.
You're talking about the community aspect, the support side of things.
Exactly. It's not just about getting the course material and then being left to figure it all out on your own. JK actually emphasizes the importance of having a community, getting guidance and mentorship along the way.
Yeah, that's huge, especially in the online world where it can be easy to feel isolated, like you're going it alone.
Totally. I mean, think about it. You're trying to learn all these new strategies, implement them, and it's easy to get stuck or feel overwhelmed. Having a supportive community can make a world of difference.
For sure. And JK really encourages his students to reach out with any questions or challenges they're facing. He's even known for sending personalized video replies, which is pretty cool.
It's like having a coach in your corner, someone who's been there and done that, guiding you through the process.
Right. And that can be so valuable, especially when you're first starting out or trying to take your affiliate marketing to the next level.
So let's bring it back to our listener for a minute. What does all this mean if you're out there struggling to turn those affiliate clicks into actual sales?
Well, if you're tired of seeing those clicks go to waste, if you're ready to start seeing some real results and earn those commissions you've been working for, then RHIMS 8 is definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, and it's not about some quick fix scheme. It's about building a sustainable business, a system that generates consistent results. And JK really lays out a clear roadmap for how to do that.
And one thing I think is great is that he offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's really no risk in giving it a try.
You can test it out, see if it's a good fit for you, and even if you decide it's not your thing, you get to keep all those bonus materials.
Exactly. You've got nothing to lose. So here's the question. What if you could consistently turn 1 out of every 4 clicks into a sale? Just imagine the impact that would have on your business.
It's a pretty powerful thought, right? RHIMS 8 is all about shifting your mindset, optimizing your strategies, and making sure those clicks actually count.
And if you're ready to dive in, you can find a link to RHIMS 8 in the episode description.
Don't forget to check it out soon because those launch bonuses won't be around forever. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into RHIMS 8. Clicks that convert. Make sure to like and subscribe to our Digital Hustle Podcast YouTube channel for more in-depth looks into the world of online marketing. And until next time, keep hustling and keep those clicks converting.